Welcome to Sports Trades. My name is Lou, and in this edition of Build for the Playoffs, I will detail every draft pick, free agent signing, waiver claim, trade, you name it, on how the Magic created their roster and are built for the playoffs 2018-19 season. If you like the video, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and of course, please enjoy the video. As a side note to this video, I did an actual video on the Orlando Magic about 2 years ago, the entire history from 1989 to February 2017. If you want to check that out, it's on my channel. It's about an hour, 20 minutes. July 11th, 2007, the Magic dealt their top 55 protected pick of 2009 to the Seattle Supersonics for Rashard Lewis. During the 1993 NBA Draft, the Magic selected Chris Webber, number 1 overall, then dealt him for the draft rights to Penny Hardaway and 3 first-round draft picks for 1996, 1998, and 2000, Mike Miller being the 2000 first-round draft pick. During the 2002 NBA Draft, Orlando selected Chris Bouchard, then flipped him for Ryan Humphrey and another guy. August 3rd, 1999, the first draft pick in Orlando Magic history, Nick Anderson, was dealt to the Sacramento Kings for a 2003 first-round draft pick later used on Kendrick Perkins. Horace Grant signed as a free agent September 19, 1994 after leaving the Jordanless Bulls, and packaged with a 2000 and 2001 second-round draft pick for Corey Maggette and 3 other players. Remember the Webber-Hardaway trade? The Magic dealt the 1996 and 1998 picks to the Washington Bullets for a 1996 second-round draft pick and the 1998 13th overall pick used on Keon Clark. Johnny Taylor was the 17th pick of the 1997 NBA Draft, and the draft rights to Keon Clark would be dealt to the Nuggets for a 1999 first-round draft pick later used on Keon Dooling. Courtney Alexander was the 13th pick of the 2000 NBA Draft. He'd be dealt to the Mavericks for the 31st pick of the same draft and a 2011 first-round draft pick. The 2000 second-round draft pick, which was 31st overall, was dealt with Maggette. Derek Strong, who signed as a free agent August 26, 1996, the draft rights to Keon Dooling for the Clippers' 2006 first-round draft pick. Don Reed signed with the Magic August 15, 2000, after leaving the Wizards. Packaged with the Clippers' 2006 first-round draft pick, they got the Nuggets' 2004 second-round draft pick. So Mike Miller, Ryan Humphrey, the Kings' 2003 first-round draft pick, Nuggets' 2004 second-round draft pick, was shipped to Memphis February 19, 2003 for Drew Gooden. Stephen Hunter was the 15th pick of the 2001 NBA Draft. Anderson Varejao was the 30th pick of the 2004 NBA Draft. Those two would be dealt with Gooden to the Cleveland Cavaliers July 23, 2004 for Tony Battie and 2 second-round draft picks. August 3, 2000, the Magic dealt their 2005 first-round draft pick to the Toronto Raptors for free agent Tracy McGrady. Reece Gaines was the 15th pick of the 2003 NBA Draft. Juwan Howard was signed as a free agent July 16, 2003 from the Denver Nuggets. Tyronn Lue, future head coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers, was signed July 18, 2003 as a free agent from the Jordan-led Washington Wizards. McGrady, Gaines, Howard, and Lue would be dealt to the Houston Rockets June 28, 2004 for Steve Francis and 2 other players. February 22, 2006, Francis would be dealt to the Knicks for Trevor Ariza and a former Magic starting guard, Penny Hardaway. November 20, 2007, Ariza would be dealt to the Los Angeles Lakers for Brian Cook and another player. Adonal Foyle was signed as a free agent August 24, 2007. Mike Wilkes was signed as a free agent September 25, 2008. So Cook, Foyle, Wilkes, and their own 2009 first-round draft pick would be dealt for Rafer Alston. Courtney Lee was the 22nd pick of the 2008 NBA Draft. Battie, Austin, and Lee would be dealt to the New Jersey Nets on draft night 2009 for Vince Carter and Ryan Anderson. June 28, 2005, Marcin Gortat's draft rights were held by the Suns and traded to the Orlando Magic for cash. July 10, 2008, Mikael Pietrus was signed as a free agent from the non-super team Golden State Warriors. Rashard Lewis, Vince Carter, Gortat, and Pietrus, along with a 2011 first-round draft pick, would be dealt to the Suns and Wizards in a 3-team deal for Jason Richardson, Earl Clark, and 2 other players. Dwight Howard was the number 1 overall pick of the 2004 NBA Draft. Chris Duhon signed a 4-year deal July 8, 2010. So Jason Richardson, Earl Clark, Dwight Howard, and Chris Duhon would be dealt to the 76ers, Nuggets, Lakers August 10th, 2012 for a whole lot of pieces, but in this particular one, I'm talking about Vucevic. With the 4th pick of the 2014 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic selected Aaron Gordon from Arizona. Remember the Dwight Howard trade of 2012? They acquired Aaron Aflalo. Aflalo would be dealt to the Denver Nuggets June 26, 2014 for Evan Fournier and another player. July 7, 2016, they signed free agent DJ Augustine, previously on the Denver Nuggets. JJ Redick was the 11th pick of the 2006 NBA Draft. Ish Smith signed as a free agent February 2, 2012. Remember the Vince Carter deal? They also got Ryan Anderson in that deal. They dealt him to the New Orleans Hornets for Gustavo Ayon. February 21st, 2013, Redick, Smith, and Ayon would be dealt to the Milwaukee Bucks for Tobias Harris and 2 other players. February 16th, 2016, Tobias Harris would be dealt to the Detroit Pistons for Brandon Jennings and Ersan Ilyasova. With the 2nd pick of the 2013 NBA Draft, they selected Victor Oladipo. Domantas Sabonis was the 11th pick of the 2016 NBA Draft. Oladipo, Ilyasova, and Sabonis would be dealt to the Oklahoma City Thunder on draft night 2016 for Serge Ibaka, the man the Thunder picked over James Harden. Never forget. February 14th, 2017, Ibaka would be dealt to the Toronto Raptors for Terrence Ross and a 2017 first-round draft pick I will mention later. With the 6th pick of the 2017 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic selected Jonathan Isaac from Florida State University. The 33rd pick was Wesley Iwundu, the pick that was acquired from the Los Angeles Lakers in the Dwight Howard trade. July 27, 2017, they signed Keem Burge to a 2-way deal. With the 6th pick of the 2018 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic selected Sheck West's best friend, Mo Bamba, out of Texas University. Melvin Frazier Jr. was the 35th pick of the 2018 NBA Draft from Tulane. Bismack Biyombo was signed to a huge 4-year deal July 7th, 2016, after playing on the Raptors. Remember the Dwight Howard deal? They got the draft pick for Dario Saric from the Nuggets and the 76ers 2017 first-round draft pick. They deal Saric their own 2015 second-round draft pick and give the Sixers back their 17 first-round draft pick to acquire Elfrid Payton. February 8th, 2018, he'd be dealt to the Phoenix Suns for a 2018 second-round draft pick later used on Jared Vanderbilt. Dealt to Denver for Justin Jackson and a 2019 second-round draft pick from either the Wizards or the Denver Nuggets. Remember the Serge Ibaka trade? They acquired a 2017 first-round draft pick, 25th overall. They deal the guy I'm standing next to for an Oklahoma City Thunder first-round draft pick and a 2020 Knicks or Nets second-round draft pick. So Biyombo, a 2019 Washington or Denver second, and a 2020 Knicks or Nets second-round draft pick was the package needed to acquire Timothy Mozgov and Grant. Jonathan Simmons was signed as a free agent from the San Antonio Spurs July 14, 2017. They'd acquire a swap of a 2019 second-round draft pick from the New York Knicks for Kyle O'Quinn, the 49th pick of the 2012 NBA Draft. Packaged with the Oklahoma City first-round draft pick from the draft day trade with Philly. Well, that pick is headed back to Philly for future All-Star out of Washington, Markelle Fultz. Michael Carter Williams was signed to a 10-day contract.
If you happen to enjoy the video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Until next time, I'm Lou on Sports Trades. Peace out.